What would it mean to you to live your life by design and not leave it to default? Imagine waking every day feeling energized, purpose-driven, with peace of mind, knowing exactly what you want out of life and how to get it. What if you broke free from your stress-filled cycle to design a life that you're in control of and that truly reflects your deepest dreams instead of living by default and just going from day to day? My name is Tim Wagner and I help you design your life and not leave it to default. You've achieved so much in your life and you're an accomplished professional in your own right, and yet you find yourself feeling stuck, directionless, unsupported, and perhaps yearning for something more. You know you need to focus to create change, but you don't know where to start or who to talk to. So ask yourself this question. Am I ready to live my life by design and no longer by default? If yes, read on and be assured that there is a way forward. If you're not sure, read on anyway to feel informed and supported. And if no, well, then carry on with life a little bit more. I'll be here for you when you're good and ready to be ready. But where do I start, I hear you ask with tentative inquiry? Well, our habits, thoughts, and actions are notoriously difficult to break. You've been thinking and acting in a certain way for years, possibly even decades. And these habits have created your present version of reality. You may feel safe and yet neither secure nor in control. Recognizing you create your reality is one thing, but deciding to be more deliberate about your intentions is entirely another. And many of us feel like we're being pushed around because we keep getting the same results from the same actions. The key question is, how can I be more anticipating and creative and begin designing the life I want instead of leaving it to default where I'm not in control? Living by design means manifesting more consciously rather than unconsciously. And yes, I said manifesting. You have manifested the life you presently live, whether it's one that you want or not. You created it. Now, here's the good news. If you know what you don't want, you'll conversely know what you do want. So pause for a moment and think on that. Have you ever heard of the mirror effect? Life reflects back at you what you put in. When you understand that your physical reality is a reflection of your programmed thoughts and beliefs, and to change this reflection, you need to create a new version of the reality that you're presently seeing in the reflection. And when you dislike what you see in the reflection, it's because you're dissatisfied with some aspect of your life, be it physically, emotionally, or even spiritually. Could be in your home or your business life. Now, for the reflection to change, you need to create the change you want to see, and then the reflection will change. When you instruct your reflection to change, what happens? Let's think about gravity. Unless you're an alien or spacewalking astronaut, you understand and believe that gravity keeps your feet firmly on the ground, and we accept it without question. Each morning, you don't wake up wondering if today your foot's going to hit the ceiling instead of landing on the floor. You don't even have to think about it. You just, as always have been, know that it's going to land on the floor. No surprises there and no thought needed. Now, our day-to-day activities are similar, driven by unconscious beliefs formed through years of habitual behavior. But unlike the law of gravity, which is an immutable law, unless you decide to learn to levitate, of course, you're in complete control of the rules you have been living by, which have formed the beliefs you've told yourself. The great thing is, rules can be broken, they can be changed. Laws are fixed and cannot be broken. So at some point, you may ask yourself, is this what my life is meant to be like? And surely there must be a greater purpose for me, and what can I do to feel more fulfilled? You're likely listening to me because your stress levels are up. Your mind never calms. You're struggling to sleep. You're unhappy, frustrated, and quite likely feeling stuck. But because you're no longer accepting the reflection that you see as a true version of yourself, your awareness has changed. You are ready to start changing these rules that you've applied. In fact, you're ready to write a new chapter in your life and design it as you wish, rather than leaving it to default. Dolores Cannon describes this as the resting life. You're not moving forward. You're repeating the same mistakes over and over again because there's still lessons that you need to learn. Some people stay in this resting state, and it's not our place to judge them. It is their journey. You, however, are ready to learn something new and take your life in a new direction. So as you grow and change, you'll notice things in others that you never saw before. Don't try to change them. That's not your job. Focus on your path forward. Remain loving and non-judgmental and live your life as you see fit. And if and when they're ready, they'll see their lesson in you. Dr. Joe Dispenza's got a phenomenal talk, and he teaches that if you keep thinking the same thoughts and making the same choices and doing the same actions, you'll become a person responding from a programmed state. By the time you're 35, these behaviors become hardwired into your subconscious. Most people by this age are living from a place of unconscious emotional reactions, rules, and hardwired beliefs and thoughts. It's like a computer program, he says, trying to create new actions and habits with just 5% of your conscious mind, while 95% of your programmed subconscious mind is why positive thinking alone is just not enough. So to break free from this, you need to use your thoughts to define the vision of the future rather than memories of the past. So one way it keeps you in default mode. The other starts you on a new path forward, designing your desired future. So where do you begin? Start by deprogramming your subconscious thoughts, your beliefs, and your actions, changing the rules that you've been living by. This means consciously being aware of your programmed reactions, the baggage of other people's opinions about you that's weighing you down, and the fears preventing you from moving forward, and then letting them go. This is a fundamental and critical starting point of all personal development. And if avoided, your reflection will remain the same. It's time to confidently write the first chapter of your new life story, aligning this to your goals. It does not need to be hard, for once you know what you don't want, you will also know what you do want. Begin creating the change you want to see reflected back at you in the mirror, and your reflection changes. So imagine feeling more energized, fulfilled, and purposeful every single day, waking with a clear direction, peace of mind, and security in knowing exactly what you want and how to get it. And it all starts with your thoughts. Are you ready to begin designing your life with purpose and intention? Let's connect and get you going.